two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, 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 four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, 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 one, one, two, three, four, three, three, one, one, four, one, two, two, two.
Good evening, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Why am I not? Why am I not? Why am I not? Where am I? There I am. That's weird. I was actually in my treehouse. I don't know why I was. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, everybody. I've got a packed house tonight. I'm surprised. Hope everybody's having a good evening. It's that time of the week again, and I don't mean get out your pads or anything. I mean, it's time for art. Hopper, thank you for the follow. I sincerely appreciate it. But yeah, no, it is time to chill, listen to some sweet jams, and work on a few more commissions. I got a list here. I was going to say I haven't decided what to do next, but I kind of have to do these in order. So I kind of do know what I need to do next. The order I was paid, you know, lest I be castrated or something. Welcome, Yali. Good to see you in chat. Who is up next? I wrote a list of who commissioned me in order. Let's see. Funny enough, Yali, you're up next. So I guess I will be working on your commission on stream. Let me pull up your references real quick. Very cute designs. We got this one, and then we got, need this one for reference, and I need, this one is very cute. Definitely need this one for reference. Gotta pull from this one. Nice, nice. Let me move OBS to my left monitor. So who was the fake Hibby? That was my dear friend Dylan. He's not a streamer or anything. That was his first time, and he was a little nervous. I think he did a fantastic job. I do want to have him back on. This time I want to be on with him so he can finish Killer 7 instead of leaving him out here to dry, you know. But yeah, that's who that was. That was my buddy Dylan. Let's get some tunes. Let me find a nice little soundtrack I could put on. Tell you what, I'll put on one of my favorites. Let me find. Let's put on DKC2. Gotta let that intro play. We'll have some Donkey Kong music in the background tonight. Okay. Probably one of my favorite soundtracks in any video game. This is god tier work. Same. Could listen to this like on repeat for days and not get tired of it. Okay. Let's get comfy. Oh. So, chat. I thought I had opened up the full soundtrack. I just opened up a playthrough. Hold on. You're gonna have to hear that again. Which isn't a problem, I imagine, but I opened up a fucking playthrough. Alright, let's see. Fix the stabilizer. Let me get one of these grumpuses so I can use for size comparison so I don't make Yali here too big or too small in the sketch phase. Oh, whoops. You. Right? I can't do two things at once like that, Srirachi. This is too hard for me. Stupid logo. Love Conquer. That said, never have played Conquer. If I ever get the chance to stream that, I might in the future. Preferably, I'd like to do it on, like, Rare Replay, but I don't have an Xbox. And Microsoft hasn't forked out the money to find a way to port that game to PC, because it'd actually be kind of hard, right? It has to do with the 360 games on the disc. Those would require a lot of porting. Except for Viva Pinata, hey, there's a perfectly good PC port of that trapped on Games for Windows Live. Put that on Steam, you cowards. I'd buy it. I'd stream it. Was that a little rouge? Yes, that was a commission from a friend of mine, Laura. Commissioned Crystal, Rouge, and this Isabel here with full coochie out. It's absolutely criminal considering, you know, how many people would probably purchase it on PC, or I would subscribe to Game Pass for it. Right? Just to be able to play that. Yeah, same here. I've never played Conker's Bad Fur Day. Just been a Banjo-Kazooie sloth. Maybe I could do something with these hands better than what I was doing. Oh shoot. Thank you for the follow, VCR Dark Glass. Sincerely appreciate that. Oh, I was saying this last art stream, but oh, how I need to get some new tips for my tablet pen, because it's starting to wear down a bit. And when that happens, any fellow artists in chat will know it's hard for your tablet to pick up when you're pressing your pen down. So, it's a little annoying, but I can work around it. Have you heard of the supposed GoldenEye remake that never... Oh, dude, if you're talking to anybody, if there's anybody you want to talk about, like, rare games that never saw the light of day, I'm your sloth. Yeah, I am aware of that. That was a 360 game that didn't end up happening, and unless I heard wrong, it was Nintendo that made it fall apart. The story goes that Rare had made a GoldenEye remake, similar to how they did with Banjo and Perfect Dark for 360, and it exists. I think it got leaked a while back. The intro... Wait, I just didn't finish reading that. Where the intro said, "Did you expect me to remove the Nintendo logo? No, Bond, I expect you to die." I didn't know that. Makes sense, though. Nintendo was going to get their own version of that. Not the Xbox Live Arcade one, but they were going to get... They were going to get a straight-up just port to the Virtual Console, and I don't think Iwata liked that. I think that felt very short-ended to him. That could have been why it was canned. That being said, there was some achievements that leaked recently for GoldenEye on 360, so... And, it got unbanned in a part of the world, I forget where, so GoldenEye's probably coming back. It's probably coming to Switch Online. It's probably coming to Xbox Series X. Now is probably the time for that. I don't know. Nintendo might have been fine with that. I don't think they necessarily care too much about references. Diddy Kong Racing was like name dropped in nuts and bolts. How's my day been thus far? Pretty good. I didn't have to work today, which was nice. I hung out with my partner a bit. We picked up their medication, visited my parents. Just overall, just been a pretty chill day. Oh man, that direct still doesn't feel real. Both the reveal and the actual release. So funny having to hear Sakurai bring up playing it. Please buy this on Xbox on a Nintendo stream. It's funny. But now you get it on Switch Online, and that's awesome. Yeah, no, that was hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. That was such a good direct. We got Banjo dropped that day. Sans got revealed. And Terry Bogard got revealed. Absolutely great day to be a Smash fan. I mean, understandably so, it was pretty fucking funny, given the context. God, imagine a world where Deltarune came out like 5 years ago, and by Deltarune I mean the 2 chapters, and people were voting for Spamton on that fighter ballot. Some people will deny it, but they followed that ballot pretty damn close. A lot of characters that got in were because of the ballot, whether that be playable, assists, stickers, or spirits, excuse me, same difference. Any sort of cameos. A lot of stuff of that was decided because of the Smash 4 fighter ballot. In fact, we have like Rayman spirits, Shantae spirits. The fact I think Sans got in at all, definitely because of the ballot. Definitely the timing. Yeah, he did. Hey, Microsoft, that's the power of Banjo-Kazooie. You should probably like do something with that, you know? Which, I mean, to be fair, they are letting Rare license out merchandise. You know, we're getting a lot of Banjo merch, which is something I feel like I would never say or never believe a couple years ago, right? Like, we're swimming in it. I had to tell my partner the other day, it's like, oh man, did they ever make anything of Snorkel? And I'm like, hon, we only like Snorkel because I memed him to death. Banjo barely had any merch at all until a couple years ago. There was barely anything of the bear and bird themselves. I used to be Little Sloth. Back in like the Brawl days, I wanted Geno, but I kind of gave up on that. My heart was more into Banjo. I just never really showed that support until Phil Spencer gave his blessing, and I was like, oh shit, this is reality. There isn't any sort of stupid company politics holding this back. Okay, yeah, no, let's make this happen. And that was who I pushed. That and K. Rool, which I got both. So like I got nothing to complain about when it comes to Smash Ultimate. Oh man, I have a close friend, Wear Shoes, that loves Phantasy Star Online. I've never played it. No clue about it, you know. But I've heard good stuff about it. Oh God, Whispers, that sucks. Don't you hate it when... God, I hate it when that happens, I'll tell you. Hate when that happens. Hate losing power. Let's look at some refs here. see. Yeah, I don't know much about Phantasy Star Online outside of the soundtrack. My buddy Cody introduced me to, I think, the song I played last stream, like, the entire time. It was so good. Yeah, I don't know much. What else did I do today? I watched the first Sonic movie with some friends in preparation of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and still love that movie. Still, come on, Pen. Still love that movie. Ugh. Yeah, dude, I can't imagine. Yeah, I need to get a new charger for my phone because I have to like finagle it to charge now. It's a little loose, so I think it's time I picked up a new one. In preparage. Oh, I can't fucking wait. I have a friend in the UK that's already seen it, and they adored it. They didn't spoil me or anything. I've gotten a couple friends. There's one in chat that saw it, Srirachi, but another friend that saw it told me about it, and they loved it. So I'm pumped. Catch that this Friday, baby. This is coming out like really good, really quick. You know, people tell me all the time I draw fast, but this is even freaking me out. I usually have problems when I'm doing the rough lines. Like, I don't like this. I'm liking this so far. Very unusual. Probably means you got a really, really, really good design, Yali. Kudos to you. Bum bum. Bum bum. God, I love Donkey Kong Country. How have I not made any Donkey Kong buddies yet? Probably because I haven't streamed a Donkey Kong game yet. I'll have to change that in the future. Probably wait and let that be a Saturday game. Oh no, the Lego game? Damn, I've heard good stuff about the Skywalker Saga games, or the Star Wars Lego games in general. I mean, basic designs, basic doesn't equate, you know, bad. Sometimes simple is good, you know. I mean, before I was a sloth, I was like a little ghost slash squid for years. Very simple, but it was a design that stuck for about a decade and a half. I've heard like a lot of people talk about how good the Lego games were, but that was just something I completely missed growing up. I never got to play those. Those are Traveler's Tales games, right? I have played a few Traveler's Tale games though, mostly the Crash Bandicoot games they did. A little bit of Crash, the original Crash 4, Wrath of Cortex, which I didn't like very much, and Twinsanity, which I do like a lot. That game slaps. I can't press. Oh. Ripped Catboy, thank you for following. So many people coming in. Oh, I forgot to plug this. I wanted to plug this at the beginning of the stream, but silly me. Probably a lot of you are coming in from RARXD, and if so, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. My dear friend Ando had applications for his streaming group, which I will plug in the chat shortly if you are interested. Not only was I blessed enough to get into this 30 group, I was actually the first one promoted, which is a big honor. I'd love to find the right words to say, but I feel honored. I'll go ahead and throw that in chat. If you would like to check out this group, I'll definitely be promoting some of these people. This is one of the groups I plan to be in. There's another coming that has not fully had everybody debut yet. Stay tuned for that. But here we go. The RAR team. Again, thank you, Ando, for this opportunity. Glomps chat. I will not let you down. Okay. Let's, you know, I've always compared, like, doing the rough sketches as if you're kind of, like, playing with Play-Doh. You kind of have to, like, stretch and skew it and mold it into what you're wanting. Or almost like, yeah, like clay. Except it's on, like, a 2D perspective. Explains a lot for me, I guess. Like, I always, I was always, like, growing up, I was always the kid that liked getting silly putty. And I would get that as, like a stress relief sort of thing. Always loved silly putty. Still buy silly putty. Have a fucking egg of silly putty on my desk right now to stim. Okay, I want to start on the roughs for Skylark. It's a really good reference sheet. I like that there's a foot reference, so I know what exactly to do for the pause. Silly little puddy. Silly little puddy. But no, I don't know. I've always loved stimming with stuff like that. And I always would, like, make things with it, you know? So I guess that's where I get the comparison of, oh, me drawing, it reminds me of building stuff with clay. So a little bit of similarities there. Okay. Let's get a head shape down. This one might be a little more difficult. I say it and watch me, like, get it done in a couple minutes. Only because I remember, good God, it took me forever to get this crystal. Initially, I spent a whole stream just trying to get crystal looking right. And I think I have the image, the original, somewhere saved. I'll pull that up real quick. Probably not saved. I might have removed it, but I can pull it from Twitter real quick, so hold up. Oh, I found it. God. So yeah, like, without, like, really looking at a reference, this was the crystal I initially did, and boy, I do not like it. I completely scrapped it after spending, like, 3 or 4 hours on it. I am listening to Don Cave. We got some Donkey Kong jams tonight. Yeah, it's like, it's not bad. People have told me it's cute. Even the person that commissioned me is like, oh, that was cute, I would have liked that. But it is a little strange, and it's a little off model. And with my style, I like to try and be as on model as possible while also kind of making it my style. If that makes any sense. You know, the thick lines, the simple colors, rarely shading unless it really, like for this character, for example, for Geek Squid. Oh, good lord. Unless it, like, really matters. I try to go very simple with it. But at the same time, I like to be very faithful to the designs I'm pulling from. This is how I've always been. Sorry, now I'm distracted. Let me fucking... Where's my reference? There we go. You have consistent components. Yeah, like... There's very much consistency to my art style, but I definitely try to replicate stuff that's in other people's art style. Kind of just take pieces here and there. Also, thank you, Yoli. I also think it's a huge improvement. God, I am so lucky to have people commission me with such cute characters to draw. I mean, and I say that as somebody that's like, I've never had a situation where I'm drawing something and I'm like, oh, I don't want to draw this. I think I'm just happy drawing stuff for people. I was talking about this with my folks earlier when I was visiting them. I was like, growing up, I always wanted to be like a cartoonist. Even in kindergarten, it was like, oh God, it was like, I knew I wanted to be that. And having friends that have worked in the industry and tell me just how much they've been fucked over by companies, it's just like, I'm so glad I didn't pursue that dream. I'm so glad I didn't bust my ass trying to get like a place in fucking Burbank and animate for these people that consider me expendable. I'm glad just drawing stuff for people online, doing simple stuff, and you know, if that makes people happy, then I'm happy, you know? I feel fulfilled by doing that. Let's see. I really want this to look cute. I think I might pull from the first ref for the eyes. I like the dot eyes a lot, but I want them to look cute. Oh man, that is a long face. I could probably like tweak this. This is one of my favorite tracks in like any video game. Oh my god. No game gives me vibes like DKC2 does. I get like fucking, probably been said a million times, but I get like Phil Collins vibe from this song. And I'm sure David Wise was inspired by him. Why the long face? I don't know, I drew it that way. Excuse me. I kind of want him to look more like he's like looking in the middle. Would love to be a cartoonist or illustrator or anything like that, because nothing brings me more joy. But man, yeah, that's the thing. It's the industry. Like every story I've heard that's turned me off is the people that the business, the suits, the people that is funding it. Like it just makes you feel like you're expendable. I've talked to my buddy Paper Box House about it so many times, and it just seems like more and more of these companies are finding ways to outsource to people that they can pay less in other countries and cut time of animators to get the job out quicker, or like, I don't know, just like cutting seasons in half and saying, okay, this is season 2, this is 3, even though we ordered like 2. Just money cost. And that's with any job. Like as somebody that's like been in customer service for years and had a lot of cushy positions, I've had them pulled out from my ass because our client has decided, we can pay people in other countries this cheaper, so why are we paying these people to still do this job? And it's depressing, but that's one reason why I do what I do now, where it's like I kind of want to, like, that's the dream. You want to do something and get paid and, you know, be happy. And, you know, that's not the main reason I decided to Twitch stream. I mostly wanted to stream because, like, I have fun drawing and playing games and talking to people, and, you know, if I can make people happy by doing that, so be it. But if I can, you know, if I can get some income from this, then, you know, that's also a dream. You know, that would be very, very beneficial. And so far, like, so many people I've known have come in clutch for me, especially when I got sick a couple months ago. A lot of you in chat might not know because you found out about me in the past couple months, but I was sick for 2 months straight, and it turns out I had undiagnosed gout. And let me tell you, I acquired so many medical bills because of that, but a lot of it got taken care of because of kind donators on Twitter and friends I've known for years. And I can't like I can't like muster up the words to describe how much that meant to me, you know. Yeah, no, this one's really good. How would you react if Nuts and Bolts got ported to Switch? I would buy that shit day one because Nuts and Bolts is a great game. On one hand, it's beautiful and relaxing. On the other hand, it gives me more flashbacks. So you know what? That's valid. God, last time I popped open DKC2 was last year with my partner, and oh boy, I had forgotten a lot. Which is pretty par for the course for me when playing any old video game. It's like, oh, I have to completely relearn this if I've not touched it in a long time, you know? Oh man, this track's iconic, right? Not a big fan of this foot. It seems I could do more depth with this one. This one I think I could repurpose. Hold up. This one could be like this foot, maybe. It's still difficult, but man. Man, is it satisfying. I think, God, I remember being so fucking satisfied when I completed Tropical Freeze twice, like on the Wii U and then on Switch. That game, I'm always flip-flopping between Tropical Freeze and DKC2. Like, I love both games so much, but for completely different reasons. Outside of, like, both of them having fucking fantastic gameplay, you know? But both are very different and excel at different things. I think better than the other. Oh man, you're exactly right, Whispers. Like, the music in DKC2 is unrivaled. That being said, the music in Tropical Freeze is really fucking good. The level layouts in both games are incredible in their own ways. I adore both. Like, both of them have really good level designs, right? But I'll be honest, I love the way Tropical Freeze plays more than I do the original DKC games. I think Retro perfected the Donkey Kong gameplay with Tropical Freeze. I wasn't too big on it in Returns, but boy, I love it in Tropical Freeze. I love just rolling and speedrunning through a level feeling like I'm fucking invincible. Such a cool feeling. Here's hoping this is the year we see a new Donkey Kong. I'm hopeful. I don't think Nintendo's gonna leave it out on the back burner much longer. We got Donkey Kong stuff coming up at the parks. Cranky Kong is in the fucking Mario movie for some reason. I think something's coming for us as Donkey Kong fans. We don't have to wait too much longer, I feel. I say that, and the monkey's paw curls, and I've ruined it all for you. You can blame me if there's no DKC this year at E3. I will gladly take that L. Oh, I mean at Nintendo's Direct, because E3 isn't a thing this year. I'll still end up probably calling it E3 out of like habit, because it's just what I've always called it, man. Oh man. You don't even joke. I would actually adore that. I am a little worried though. Like, I don't know. I have no doubts that Nintendo's doing something with Donkey Kong, but I'm a bit worried that I hope they got the message with the Kremlings, right? I really hope they understand. We want to see at least K. Rool back. Because I'm really shocked. Maybe it's just a thing where, like, well, we don't want to show this before the game's revealed, but, like, I got so bummed last Direct when Mario Strikers got revealed. Not because of the game. Let me tell you, that game looks great. But when I saw that the Boom Booms replaced the Kremlings, and I'm like, oh, man. Oh, man, that's not a... I don't know how to take that. I don't know how to take that. I don't know. I mean, that's probably got a lot to do with, like, the Nintendo mandate these days that happened in the Wii era, where... they don't let certain companies get too free with their projects, and they have to follow a certain style and use certain characters and stuff like that. So maybe it's just that, and there's, you know, maybe it's just that, right? Because I do remember hearing from the Ubisoft team that did the Rabbids game, for the Mario Rabbids game, that Donkey Kong has its own like marketing team apparently in Nintendo that got split. There was a long time where Donkey Kong and the Mario brand were just under the same brand as terms as marketing. So maybe when it comes to like the Kremlings and stuff, they would have to report to them, and they just didn't. So like maybe I'm overthinking it, you know. When illumination causes decay to oh no. Oh man, I mean, I said this last stream, or maybe I said this in a private call. I don't fucking remember, but let me tell you, I'm really bummed out of all the studios in Hollywood they got to make a Mario movie, it's Illumination, because I feel like any other studio could knock it out of the park, and I'm not hopeful for Illumination. They're gonna have to wow me, and they've not made, I don't think they've made one movie that I've loved. The first Despicable Me is okay, but they've not made one movie I've loved. Usually movies that kind of make me angry, but that's also because I'm old. But what's my point? I feel like any other animation studio on the block could knock it out of the park. Even Sony. Like, fucking Spider-Verse proved that. So, I don't know, man. I hope Nintendo made the right decision with that. You know, I say that, and I'll probably eat shit when their Direct happens this year and they drop a trailer and it looks good. Like, I'll be shocked. Be like, oh my god. What have you done? You've made me hyped for an Illumination film. What planet am I on? Yeah, they're very good at making their animation look good, while not going with the budgets that Disney and Pixar use. Like, that's their whole philosophy, is that how can we make great looking movies with like half the cost as competitors, which I don't necessarily, as somebody that loves art and doesn't like the business side of it, I despise that. But I get it from a business standpoint, you know. Let's see. This is looking good. I need to get his tail in here. He looks a little lopsided. I don't know what it is. Yeah, that's better. Disney has made a Mario movie under the Hollywood Pictures division, and well, you know the story. Oh, that was Disney? Learned something new. Okay. Yeah, a different time too, and they gave it to a weird team, right? To make a Mario movie. But like nowadays, it's like, I don't know. We've got so many good studios. We're living in an animation renaissance right now, where like everybody is trying to do their own art style or kind of copy Spider-Verse, and you know what? I am all about that. I am all about these movies that are going at these really, really unique art styles and not looking exactly the fucking same as everyone else, you know? Imagine my surprise seeing that Puss in Boots trailer and it'd be like, oh fuck, this slaps, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, I've said this before, but the designs I'm just so excited for because Sony wasn't supposed to do them all. They were. So we found that out through that Sony hack that happened a long time ago, that Nintendo initially approached Sony Animation to do a Mario movie, but obviously that fell through. We don't know the details, so all we can really do is speculate. And if you guys want my 2 cents, which I mean, y'all are here, so I guess so. My take is it probably had nothing to do with like disagreements. It probably had everything to do with Nintendo partnering with Universal for parks. I feel like that was a stipulation. It's like, can we make a movie for you? Like, you know, we have a movie studio. Just feels like something, to me, that's what that feels like, but I could be 100% wrong. But that's just my take. I have a feeling the Mario movie might end up being a hybrid of animation and real life. Oh, God, I hope not. That's my biggest fear. That's like the worst trope for me personally, that's the worst trope you can do for an animated property. Like, I've seen it so many times and done so awful so many times. Like, my mind immediately goes to the Rocky and Bullwinkle movie, the Fat Albert movie, just so many properties have done what if the cartoon enters the real world, and I don't like it. I don't like it. There's exceptions to the rule, like, you know, live action adaptations are different. You know, like, for all intents and purposes, I should have hated the Sonic movie, but you know what? It's really fucking good. You know what, Cody? You're valid. I think you're valid. Yeah, Sony was initially doing the Sonic movie, and they gave up on it, and Paramount ended up taking over, right? I do remember that. Right, I just don't see myself ever getting behind an idea of, hey, Mario enters the real... And I think of shit like the Smurfs, too, you know? Or like the Chipmunks, just... Where it's not really a Mario movie, it's just, hey, here's these characters in real-world settings, and to me, it's... You know, I'm in a group about embracing cringe, but, like, to me, that's just not entertaining, you know? It's just not entertaining to me, I'm sorry. I hope that it's... You know, Illumination has done one movie like that. It was Hop, and I think that's the movie I hate the most from them. Absolutely the movie I hate the most from them is Hop. So if they do something like that, I'll probably gag. I hope it's all animation. I'll give them that. I don't know when the first to newer. You know what? Maybe we'll do that. You know what? I want to torture myself one night. Maybe we'll watch Rocky and Bullwinkle on my stream sometime. Let me see. I just lost that reference. Let me pull that back up. The OG was pretty rough, but it would probably be something I would enjoy. Like, I enjoy watching movies with people if I can, like, dunk on it in call. That might be one where, like, Mike's... Because normally my rules in chat would be, like, Mike's off. But I might have... For, like, dunking on movies, maybe we could, like, have Mike's on, so we could just kind of, you know, have fun somehow with it. Was there like a sequel to it? I feel like there was a sequel that was like direct to video, and I know that DreamWorks did a short before the Peabody and Sherman movie, which I don't remember if I watched or not. I know I didn't see it in theaters. I know I've seen the Rocky and Bullwinkle short. I did watch that, and it was strange. Well, not bad, but just strange. You know what? I don't. You know. Okay, setting a rule right now. We're never watching the Woody Woodpecker movie in my Discord server. I don't know if it's just me, but I've never found the appeal of Woody Woodpecker. Never liked the guy. He's that guy when you're at a party you wish would just shut the fuck up. You know, you're over here trying to chill. You really don't want to be there, and then you just hear, and be like, bitch. Well, could you kindly shut the fuck up? That's Woody Woodpecker to me. Woody Woodpecker did nothing to me, and I'm over here like roasting him. Woody Woodpecker doesn't actually deserve this. Universal, they do prioritize Illumination. They do that. I don't know. Universal has potential with a lot of old properties. They acquired a lot of older ones, but they haven't done much with them, right? They do own Woody Woodpecker. I think they own Rocky and Bullwinkle and any of the J Ward's properties, and I think the Harvey properties. So like Casper, the Big Huey, I think was his name. Richie Rich. Felix the Cat, they own Felix the Cat. They have a lot of old properties. But they've not really been revitalized. They've not really like done anything to put them in public eye. They're kind of just like, kind of forgotten. I mean, they're remembered by their generations, obviously, and animation fans, but there's really nothing new going on with those properties. Which there doesn't have to be. But there isn't. Yeah, DreamWorks does a lot of television stuff these days. They were doing stuff on like Netflix for the longest time, up until like the Comcast purchase, and then they've been putting stuff on Peacock. She didn't have to clip that, but thank you. If he is, then I don't know, because I honestly have no stake in like Felix the Cat. I don't really go there, so I've not kept up with that. He probably is, considering how old of a property Felix is. I hear Troll Hunters is good. I did watch the Rocky and Bullwinkle show that was on Amazon through means of it not being on Amazon, and I liked it. That was pretty good. They do She-Ra, right? She-Ra's pretty good. Yeah, She-Ra's really good. But yeah, I'm shocked at how much, you know, I've never been a big DreamWorks guy. I like some of their movies, but I'm really digging their latest projects just from visual style alone. That makes it 1,000 times more appealing to me. Something about the DreamWorks style really fell off my radar as I got older. And these newer movies they're doing, the last two they've revealed anyway, don't have that style. And I was worried about what their style was going to go forward after the Comcast purchase and Melandandri watching over DreamWorks as opposed to Katzenberg, which I'll give Melandandri this. That's an upgrade, because fuck Katzenberg. He's letting these teams do really cool stuff with their projects. He was able to get the Puss in Boots sequel off the ground when Katzenberg let it kind of sit in development hell for half a decade. Speaking of, and back to the live action stuff, do you guys remember that live action hybrid He-Man parody show, Son of Zorn? I've heard of it, but I've never seen it, so I'm not the guy to talk about that. I have no clue. The only thing I can tell you about He-Man that I adore is Skeletor as like a character. I have an autographed picture of Skeletor I got at a convention. His voice actor wasn't there, but it was something that you could buy. I purchased that. I have a couple figurines of him. I just think he's a very pathetic villain, and he's very funny. For like the wrong reasons. Like, he shouldn't be a funny character, but he is, just because the cartoons he's from have aged in a way where he comes off more funny than he does evil. And I find that really entertaining. Oh god, I love anything Phil Lord and Chris Miller touch, dude. Can't not wait for the new Clone High. Loved Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Loved the Lego Movie. You'd be hard-pressed to find anything they've touched that I don't like. But I've not seen that, so maybe I should. Trying to think of some things I'm looking forward to this year as far as animation goes. I brought up the DreamWorks properties. Puss in Boots looks good, and The Bad Guys looks good. That Pinocchio movie from Netflix, not the one that just came out, but the one from Netflix. That one from Guillermo del Toro, that one might actually slap. I think that one might be good. What else? Somebody in chat brought up the Buzz Lightyear movie last stream. I am looking forward to that. It looks like Pixar kind of delving into science fiction, and that sounds really interesting on paper to me. And I've absolutely enjoyed the last couple Pixar movies, to the point where I'm like, man, I kind of fell out of Pixar when Disney bought them and they went on a big sequel spree for money. But these newest properties they've done, especially the last two, I've adored. I thought Onward was okay. I thought Soul was really good up until the ending, and I'm not going to spoil that. I just think it's anticlimactic. But Luca and Turning Red are probably in my top 5 Pixar films. Those are just great movies, and I hate that both of them were robbed of theatrical releases, but I'm just glad they came out at all, you know. I'm glad people can enjoy them. I know what's up. It is adult animation, so it's very iffy, but what it is I enjoyed. Shame it got canned after season 1. Yeah, I know what you mean. There's shows I wish made it past the first season. But I'm glad, I look back and I'm like, you know, I'm glad that happened at all. Dave the Barbarian is one I think of a lot that had 1 season, and I still quote that show. My favorite joke being, thinking quickly, Dave constructs a megaphone only using some string, a squirrel, and a megaphone. Just that show, look, controversial take. That show was too good for the Disney Channel. That show had no business being on the Disney Channel. That show was too fucking good for them. Or at least in that time, right? Show was too fucking good for Disney during that time. That should have been on some other damn network that would have appreciated it. Yeah, no, the music in Turning Red's really great too. I heard Billie Eilish helped write those, and you know, actually listening to it with that knowledge, it kind of shows. It's to be honest, I'm hyping it up more than I should be. It's a mixed bag, but I have a soft spot for Dave the Barbarian. I think it's a fantastic show that's really goofy, doesn't take itself too seriously. Big inspiration for me as a child, too. I had a bunch of OCs back then that were heavily inspired by Dave the Barbarian. I'm excited for Bob's Burgers. Oh yeah, a trailer came out today for that Bob's Burgers movie, right? That's shocking to me. Like, I'm surprised Disney didn't kill that project and just dump it on Hulu or something. That's cool. It's coming to theaters. Hell yeah, dude. I think it's a little late, if I'm being honest, a little late for a Bob's Burgers movie. I feel like the momentum the Bob's Burgers franchise had is long since past its prime. No pun intended there, but I think it'll do okay. I think people that are fans will go see it. I think it's interesting how out of all the Fox television animation properties, the only 2 that have had theatrical releases now are like The Simpsons and Bob's Burgers, so I guess that's an accomplishment for Bob's Burgers, you know. King of the Hill never got that, or Futurama, or Family Guy. That's a nice notch under their belt, you know. And they're gonna get it, you know, with COVID still being a thing, so that's actually pretty... I mean, that's not a good thing, maybe for money, but that's, like, cool they didn't dump it on Hulu. Maybe it's a contractual thing, you know, like I know when they bought Fox, they had to go along with a few projects, like, they couldn't just can, the New Mutants, right? They had to actually release that. And you know, the animation in the first film is very beautiful. With, oh yeah, James Baxter is a treasure. James Baxter is an absolute treasure. I haven't watched Bob's Burgers in like 5 years. I do feel like the momentum that show had has long since passed. Not in quality, but in just the popularity, you know what I mean? So I feel like the time to jump on that, it's a little late. And that might have to do with, you know, a pandemic happening. But regardless, that's good on that team. Good on that team. I'm so glad they're getting a theatrical release. Oh yeah, no. I can safely confirm on HibbySloth stream that Bob's Burgers will probably not have Bart's penis in the movie, so don't worry about that. Oh yeah, Central Park. I've heard of that. That's on Apple TV. I've heard good stuff about that. I don't have Apple TV though, so. God, you know, being a Jim Henson fan is kind of hard when it comes to streaming because all his properties are scattered around. So you gotta have Disney Plus for the Muppets. You gotta have HBO Max for Sesame Street. You gotta have Netflix for Dark Crystal. You gotta get Apple TV Plus for Fraggles. It's a lot. I can't keep up with that, you know. Oh man, I would love some more dinosaurs, but that's in ABC and Disney's part. They need to. They got to be the ones to approve that. They could probably get the Henson Company involved with it again, but that's their game. That's their property to decide. Disney's gotta allow that. fucking. I've told this story to some people in chat, but for the longest time when I was still living with my folks, we had a pull-string baby Sinclair doll in the kitchen. So anytime I had to go make something or like get a snack, I could not escape the fucking "I'm the baby, gotta love me" doll staring at me. Fucking midnight munchies. You go get a snack. You see the dinosaur. I'd actually really love to show y'all that. I have that. I could actually show y'all that. I have that somewhere. I will find it for you. I just gotta remember where the hell I saved it, you know? If I can't find it on my computer, I know it's somewhere in my Dropbox, and I will uncover that. Dinosaurs was one of the last things Jim Henson approved before he passed, actually. He had nothing to do with the creation, but he did come up with the concept of like, I want to have a TV show sitcom about dinosaurs. That was his idea. Speaking of Jim Henson, have you seen the movie Labyrinth? Yes, I love The Labyrinth. Absolutely love that movie. Here, I'll get the pictures. Bear with me. This is gonna... So, this kitchen was something else, chat. I can't find the picture of the baby Sinclair, but I did find pictures of the kitchen, right? This was, I think this was when I actually adopted the baby Sinclair doll and took it out of the kitchen is when I took these photos. But my mother, Mama Sloth, she had a Shrek themed kitchen, and I'm gonna go through 5 pictures here. So this is one image of the kitchen. You see the little what is that? The little dolls hanging there, and there's this thing she painted with the stickers on it, and even I think this is a printer. This little thing here's green. She's not a broker, by the way. She has no idea what any of that stuff is. This was the coffee table. This fucking baby doll. The McDonald's glasses. Oh my god. What else? There's a couple more in here that are really good. I think there's like 4 more, so you're in for a treat, chat. Here's another bunch of stickers on the wall here. Some nice baked goods. If I recall, those were delicious. Let's see what's here. Broger is a real term, and I heard that from my friend Fred Fucks. Is my mom okay? No, yeah, my mom is just old, okay? She's just old. She has a Shrek clock. This is really funny for some reason. And then this last one. It fits the theme, but it's not Shrek. But it's probably my favorite piece of her kitchen. This is Kermit the Frog. I love that he's got his hand on the coffee and he's holding a big fucking cupcake cookie jar. I don't think her kitchen's like this anymore, chat. The Shrek kitchen is long past, but I'll always have memories. I had to share that with y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. Because I sure did looking back at it. Sam Wilkins, I didn't even make that connection. That's hysterical, Cody. Is that Wilkins coffee? You know, you can't live if you don't drink Wilkins. Alright. I don't actually remember any of the jokes, but I do love the Wilkins coffee commercials. Those are timeless. Whoa, Carmen. I like that typo. Was Shrek the first 3D movie she ever saw? I don't think so. One of the earliest memories I have of a film was Toy Story, so that had to be the first we saw, right? I just think Shrek really resonated with her and her girlfriend. Spoilers, my mom's gay. But they both really liked Shrek, and I guess they just decided it would be funny, you know? I think I asked her about it once, and she just thought, they just answered they like Shrek, you know? I was like, okay, that's valid. All right. Evil Kermit wants you to drink that Wilkins coffee. Yes. Hello, Kermit the Frog here. Please drink my coffee. Please consider donating to my coffee. Disney isn't paying me anymore, and I could really use the help. Follow me at OnlyFans / Kermit T Frog. I'm sorry. People who don't drink Wilkins have bad luck. Good, Kermit doesn't want you to drink the Wilkins coffee. What was the evil Constantine. So the one from Muppets Most Wanted, that's Constantine. Which that's all I hear from the newer Kermit, because the performer. I don't like to say voice actor because they're not just voice acting. They're puppeteers. They're performers. The current performer for Kermit is the same one that performed Constantine, so that's all I hear. I don't know what went down with Steve Whitmire, but I'm pretty sure Disney fucked that guy over. I'm pretty sure it's not his fault. But as a big Muppet fan, I could not tell you what the fuck happened behind the scenes. But I have not adjusted to the new Kermit. Not at all. I think that was the only thing that took me out of Muppets Haunted Mansion last October. Other than that, that was actually a pretty decent little film. Probably the best Muppet content I've seen in years. If you've not seen Muppets Haunted Mansion and have access to Disney Plus, I would recommend it. It's not like the best Muppet content. I would still say watch The Muppet Show, watch the original Muppet Babies, watch Muppets Tonight, watch any of the first 3 films, Christmas Carol and Treasure Island. I would maybe even the 2011 Muppet movie's really good. I would recommend any of that if you were wanting to get into Muppets. But for what content we've gotten over the years, Muppets Haunted Mansion was pretty damn good. Plus, it had Johnny and Sal, 2 of my favorite characters, come back, which I never thought I'd see those 2 again. I think my favorite Muppet movie growing up, Muppets from Space, is underrated. I didn't bring that one up. I don't think that one's great, but I do like Muppets from Space. Banner Muppet's good. I was introducing that song to my partner a month ago, and we were just laughing at it. I like introducing them to songs by just pulling it up on YouTube without them knowing, and then just kind of having it play, and then start singing it. We laughed for a good few minutes at it. It's a great track. Muppets 2011's fantastic. That was the last time I really enjoyed the Muppets, and I was shocked Disney was able to make that movie happen. Yeah, Disney, a lot of companies unfortunately have a lot of history of fucking over talent. Disney gets like the spotlight put on them because they own so many properties people give a shit about, but it's everywhere, dude. It's fucking everywhere. Nobody is exempt. I mean, just look at fucking Viacom's properties. Just look at how much I've complained about Nickelodeon. I'm old man yelling at cloud. Look at fucking the complaining I've done about Warner when it comes to respecting old creators that want to come back and do stuff. It's everywhere, man. I hate this industry. That's why, like, I'm just happy doing commissions. I'm happy streaming. I'm happy making friends online. I could not be happier doing that, because working in this industry, it sounds depressing. I love the Most Wanted soundtrack for The Big House. We're doing a sequel and #1. So the soundtrack in Most Wanted's really good. Not a big fan of the script, but that movie isn't bad, but I thought it was a little weak. That was when I was like, oh man, I was kind of expecting that movie to be a bit better, but I don't know. It's hard for me to really hate the Muppets. Even their worst outings, I tend to be like, yeah, this is pretty good. Unless it's Kermit Swamp Ears. All my homies hate Kermit Swamp Ears. That one, we don't talk about Kermit Swamp Ears. That one fuck sucks. I'm sorry. Any Kermit Swamp fans, unfollow me right now. I will trash that movie for until the day I die. I think what, you know, this is a little biased, but I think what really brings down Muppets Most Wanted is the fact it has fucking Ricky Gervais in it, because I can't fucking stand Ricky Gervais at all. He's like the worst thing in anything he's in, even his own show. Fucking Steve Merchant and, God, I can't remember his name. Carl Pilkington. Those were the only reasons I would ever listen to his show. Fucking fuck Ricky Gervais. But as much as I like those movies, I think the biggest problem with modern Muppets, and I think Frank Oz has actually touched on this, is that Disney's take on Muppets is a little cute compared to Henson's take. Henson's take is a little bit more down to earth. Kermit can lose his lid and get angry, and you don't really see that. You don't really see that with modern Muppets. Kermit is just kind of the leader, the calm, cool, collected, the mascot. You don't ever see him fucking losing his shit like he would at Cookie Monster or in the movies. You just don't see angry Kermit. And that's when he's at his funniest, I think, is when he's losing his damn cool. I'm going to hell. No! Don't even joke. I thought you all loved me. How dare you put me through Kermit's swamp ears? I'll be back. Gonna have a good shower, Cody. Yeah, I don't know how that guy keeps getting work. Fucking can't stand Ricky Gervais. He's right up there with, like, fucking celebrities I can't stand. Right up there with Amy Schumer. Can't stand that bitch either. Let's see. What I can stand, though, is this track. Oh my god. Love me some Donkey Kong. Yeah. Kermit Swamp Ears is the Muppet version of going to Brazil. For me, at least. I just can't stand it. All I can think about is how awful I felt watching the scene where, like, the puppet frogs are getting dissected and they tell them to stop, and the actors are just like, oh, the frogs are real. Oh god, they can talk. They're fucking puppets! They're fucking puppets, dude! Like, play into that! Oh my god. It's a frustrating movie. That movie, I hate that movie for very stupid reasons, but I do not like Kermit Swamp Ears at all. Not at all, man. Let's see. We are getting somewhere with this. Sorry, had to take a minute and laugh at that. I'm going to hell. No! We don't joke about Kermit Swamp Ears in this chat. Fucking go German mode. Him. Mod that guy. Alright, now ban him. Ban that guy for like a week. Hey, mod that. I just love that exchange. Hey, mod that guy. Alright, now ban him. Ban him for like a week. Oh man, fucking love Germa. God, his Dollhouse stream was insane. Probably the most fun I've ever watched anybody on Twitch before. I've had watching anybody on Twitch before. Hibby Rainforest. No. I mean, I am living my rainforest years now. This track's a bop, but most of the tracks in the in this OST are bops. Unfucking real. Is that I'm not digging this foot. Hibby takes Manhattan win. Now see that one I'll humor. Get all of y'all together, we try and get a show together, and then I get amnesia. Fun fact, you never get to hear the full length of the bonus intro theme at all in DKC2. It isn't even in the sound test. Did not know that. You're full of really interesting facts, Srirachi. I appreciate you for that. You've taught me a lot since I've started streaming. Okay, we're about there with the line art. We're about there. We've still got a little bit more to go with this little fella. Just a little bit more, but I like making sure everything looks just right. I don't want to speed, like I speed through the roughs, but I want to get the lines just right. I want to give people what they paid for, you know? Let's see. Missing the glasses. Should give you those. Let's see. Let's give you some eyebrows first. I've indulged in a lot of what goes unused and used. Very appreciated. I'm like that with certain things, particularly like Nintendo games and Rareware. Like, I very much love looking into canceled or lost projects there. Did you know at one point, chat, that Rare was at one point tasked to make Crackdown 2? That didn't end up happening, but that would have happened in a different timeline. That was one of the many projects that they had on the back burner, but like many studios, just didn't end up happening. There's a lot of those from Rare. Some got further than others. Stuff like Cameo 2, Saberman Stampede, man, the Fast and the Furious, a new kart racer with Rare characters. That would have been fucking sick. I said it before on stream, but now that like Microsoft has Activision, or are going to be having Activision soon, and that they're going to own Crash Bandicoot and the Crash Team Racing brand, they should literally just make get Beanox to make a new Crash Team Racing, add in stuff from Diddy Kong Racing, like the characters that they own and the planes, and just let them take all of my money, right? Like, everybody wins. We get a new game like Diddy Kong Racing, we get a new CTR, and they get my money. I don't see any downsides with that. I wish I could tell you about the Rayman Origins stuff, but I have no clue. I only know about what's in the game. Oh wow, that's fascinating, Srirachi. I had no idea about that. I should have you on a stream sometime for like talking about maybe like a just chatting for like video games. I feel like you and I would be able to talk about a lot of cool facts. Woo! Oh goodness. Dun, 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 dun. Should probably give Yali his pants. This character has pants. Mm-hmm. Dun, dun, dun. I've bought Rayman like 20 times in these streams. The last two games are just so fun. Man, my only exposure is of the last two games they made, but I loved Origins. I need to play more of Legends, but they're fantastic. Pantsless. Thinking emoji. Okay. Let's try line art on the other character. This song for me is very like head empty music. I imagined a bunch of like primates just bobbing their head. Ba, 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 ba. I love good head empty music. There's like a song my partner and I listen to a lot from a game called Brick Zone that is super like head empty, but it's satisfying. Yeah, dude, I wish more games got to use the Ubi art engine. It's such pretty looking games, right? And that's it for the DKC2 OST. I know what I want to play next. Bit of a different vibe, but I brought the game up on stream earlier. We're gonna keep the DK vibe. We're gonna do some Tropical Freeze music. Keep the David Wise love going. Fucking me and my partner love fucking the Brick Zone song. Actually, you know what? Let me play Brick Zone and then we'll get into Tropical Freeze. I want to play that Brick Zone song. And then we'll get into that. Brick Zone. Here it is. Yeah, that's true. There have been those mobile games. I have heard people talk about those whispers. We stand Brick Zone here. I forget where I heard this. I think it was like there was a fan animation on YouTube of like item label PP's dancing to this song, and I had to like asked in the comments, what the fuck is this song, because it's stuck in my head. And apparently it is Brick Zone track 1. I don't even know what kind of game Brick Zone is, but it came out the year I was born, so that's something. Right? It's the words I was using to describe it is head empty, but it's also just very relaxing music. Bridge Zone. Yeah, no. It's something called Brick Zone. Everything at once? I don't actually know what you're talking about, Whispers. Apologize, I wish I did. Okay. That is enough Brick Zone. You get the point. We're going back to Donkey Kong. Was a song from a few years ago, methinks. Lyrics were like, sly as a fox, strong as an ox. I will check that out after stream. That sounds interesting. If it sounds like Brick Zone, I would probably like it. The tracks in Tropical Freeze definitely give a different vibe than something like DKC2, but they're still pretty damn good. It's still David Wise. It was definitely an upgrade over to Returns, which wasn't David Wise, and good tracks. Don't get me wrong, good tracks, just not David Wise tracks. And you could tell. That's interesting. Let's see. I think I said this a couple weeks ago, but back when I first started streaming, I was so nervous about streaming art on streams on Twitch, because like I was worried about how am I going to hold conversation, are people going to enjoy this? And no joke, I think art streams are my favorite streams to do now. I feel like I have the most fun doing this, just chatting and getting work done. Literally had nothing to worry about. Funny how that works. Diggy, you've been my supporter since like before I debuted. Like you're the one that helped me set up OBS. Appreciate you, dude. Oh, you better not. I want to get. I got art to do. You better hold on to that for like a good opportunity, Dig. I mean, talking about your interests, doing things you enjoy, showing off Shrek Kitchen. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get to show off my family's Shrek Kitchen to like, I don't know, 15 people I think are watching. That's something. Da-na-na-na. I don't remember this one. What time am I at? Oh, that's probably like a file loading or an opening. I want to get to like the actual... There we go. When the DK's birthday party was spoiled by the snowmans. Oh, that's what that was. Yeah, you're right. Now you say that, that's what that was. That being said, the snowmads are like, they're not the Kremlings, but they're a good stand-in for the Kremlings. You know what I mean? They're probably the best DK villains outside of the Kremlings. They really capture the same vibe, or a similar vibe, I should say. They're their own thing, but they are cool. Dun, dun. What's this one? This one, I can check the timestamp. This one is Mangrove Cove. I think my favorite track in the entire game is Windmill Hill, which that one comes up not too far from now, I think. That's like track 19 and we're on track like 6, so okay. That's a little ways out, but not too bad. Was Kermit Swamp Ears really that bad? Not being facetious, no, not really. It's a little cringy, which is fine. I just get really hung up by like the climax of the movie and everybody, because they're like there's this frog dissecting scene and everybody's like treating them like they're real frogs, which I guess I don't know if that breaks Muppet like tradition or not, because they do treat Kermit like a real frog in the other movies, but I get hung up on that scene. It really takes me out of it. They play it very serious, and to me it's, you know, Muppets usually do really well when they play stuff serious. That scene just doesn't work for me at all. That's just my opinion. There is probably worse Muppet content you could watch. There's a Muppet Christmas special that came out on like NBC a while back. Not a while back, like 10 or 15 years ago, where it was like a parody of That Wonderful World movie. It's like, what if Kermit never existed? That one has a really kind of cringy villain, your typical stereotypical villain. I don't really like her in that, but you can find worse Muppet stuff than Swamp Ears, but I will dunk on Swamp Ears personally. I think the special I'm thinking of is a very Merry Muppet Christmas or something. Not a big fan of that one. It's a Rizzo's on Fear Factor. Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta look at this reference again. I can never draw coats right the first time. I always feel like it takes me a couple tries to get like a coat collar down. Something about him allures me. Oh, come on, tablet pen, get it together. That's better-ish. I do really like the vibes of the Tropical Freeze soundtrack. It's a bit more of a lot of them have a bit more of like an upbeat melody vibe, I should say, as opposed to like Tropical Freeze, just very atmospheric. Which this is atmospheric in its own way. This is just different. But I dig it. They like mixing in that beat a lot in these tracks. They do a really good job of it too. And by they, I guess David Wise and whoever else. I know some other people worked on this too. Some of the Retro Studio sound team, and they knock it out of the park. Can you dig it? You bet your ass I can dig it, Diggy. You know what? Because it's so many tracks away, I'm just gonna skip straight to Windmill Hill because I want to hear it, and then I'll go back to where we were. Something about this track is my favorite. I don't know what it is. Just good vibes. Cheese, Gromit! Get off of me, cheese, Goku! A little bit. I guess I could see that. I'm just so glad they were able to get David Wise back to do one more Donkey Kong game. Even if this is the last one he ever does, I'm just glad it fucking happened. People look back on that E3 and some were probably so pissed we didn't get a Metroid game, but for me, E3 2013 is in my top 5 E3s because we got 3 things that I still adore to this day. We got the announcement of Killer Instinct 2013 over at the Xbox One conference. We got Mega Man and Smash Brothers, and we got the whammy of Tropical Freeze, Dixie Kong returning, and David Wise returning. I felt spoiled that E3. I was like, holy shit. That was such a good time for me. But God, that was almost like 19 years, not 19, 9. Oh my God. That was almost 9 years ago. It really doesn't feel like it. Holy shit. Holy shit, where'd the years go? No, Diddy's VA could not sing in that show. Everybody else did a pretty decent job, but Diddy's voice actor gets an award for trying, a participation award. Here's your gold star. I even like Cranky's singing voice better than Diddy's. DK's voice actor can fucking... DK's voice actor is the same person that did the theme song to Zoomboomafoo. If anybody didn't know that, well now you know. Me and you and Zoomboomafoo. Well, raid. The Geek Squid is raiding with a party of 4. Thank you. I appreciate the raid. Welcome gamers. Welcome raiders. Welcome. You caught me in the middle of finishing a commission. Stick around if you'd like. Orange Kami, thank you for following. Sincerely appreciate it. We're talking about Donkey Kong, I think, before you guys showed up. We've just been listening to we listened to the entire DKC2 soundtrack, and now we're going through Tropical Freeze. Oh, thank you, Orange Kami. I love drawing cute stuff. But yeah, we were talking about I think Wiz was talking about the DKC show and how good Donkey Kong's voice was in that. Yeah, that show had some good music. If there's one thing Donkey Kong games consistently have, is good music. Whether that be the country games, whether that be the cartoon, whether that be, I don't know, fucking the arcade games, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, all of it has fantastic soundtracks. Let's see, these are coming together. Where'd my reference? I keep losing my references. I have 2 monitors. This shouldn't be happening. This track's decent, but I want to skim around some more. That's something I can say that I don't have a problem with DKC2 soundtrack, where I can just listen to the whole thing without picking favorites. This one kind of can't. But also I'm going to go back to where we were. So we did Mangrove Cove. Let's go to Shipwreck Shore. I love... aw. I'm glad you liked them, Geek Squid. I'm so happy. Yeah, there you are. There you are. There you are. I'm so glad. I mentioned this on stream earlier. I was talking about how when I was a little baby sloth, I wanted to grow up and be a cartoonist. But having talked to people that have worked in the industry has taught me anything. It's been the industry is cold, and will chew you up and spit you out because they think you're disposable and replaceable. And I'm just like, I'm so glad I didn't follow that dream, and I can just do commissions online, make friends, and hopefully make people happy with the art I give them. You know, that's enough for me. I will definitely, if you're not following me on Twitter, if you're interested in commissions, keep an eye out, because I should be opening those back up again soon. I just gotta finish a couple more I have left. This being one of them. Aw, thank you. So many nice people. So many nice people come to my streams. I am absolutely blessed. Oh god, I can't imagine Geek Squid. I love that emoji, by the way. I love PP. I have Dinkle right up here. Yeah, no, I think it's like with any company, right? The stuff that my friends in the industry would tell me about is that, like, they'd find ways to, like, pay you less or give somebody else your job because they'll ask for less money. A lot of outsourcing. That happens with a lot of companies. That's even happened with like the job I'm currently at, you know, losing departments because other places in the world will do it cheaper. And you know, that sucks, but these companies have a bottom line. They just want to make money, and you shouldn't, you know, never be completely loyal to a company. Care about yourself, chat. Care about yourself. Orange Kami made it? I'm proud of you. Hell yeah. I mean, don't let me discourage anybody in this chat. If you have any dreams, follow them. I just learned that the dreams I wanted wasn't really what I wanted to do. And that's just a me thing. I love PP. God, it's not fair what item label does to my wallet. Like, there's so many plushes I want to buy. And I bought like a ton just last paycheck. Like, I got QP, I have the Clampy, UFO, and there's still a bunch I want to buy. Like, it's not fucking fair. I gotta find time to put money aside for like a model I'm trying to get commissioned. So I gotta be really careful with what I spend. I just got my first item labels, friends. Oh, you got... Hey, can't go wrong with Calpy. Can't go wrong with Calpy. And I love... Oh, you got lemon and silver. Nice. I'm primarily an emote artist. Sick. Let me know when your commissions is open. I could use a few more emotes. And, you know, I could make my own emotes, but I choose not to because I like to just... I'd rather support someone else by doing that. Ends on the 7th. Still time for... You need to get Dinkle. Diggy, as somebody that I've known for years now, got me into so many fucking toys. Do yourself a favor and get a Dinkle. I'm not a big fan of this area. Let's see. I can fix this shit. Dinkle was one of the first item label plush I obtained. I think my first two purchases were Lemon Pea and Dinkle. My partner got Calpy, and he resides in their room, so we have a lot of item label friends. I've got Corn Pea. Let me look over to my desk. QP I mentioned. I got a few Wee Wees, Shroom Thick Brungus. UFO I mentioned. We have donuts. We need a Moly. We haven't bought Moly yet. Oh man, there's one plush that I'm waiting to restock that isn't an item label friend, but he would go so well with the item label friends. Let me show y'all, chat. Is he in stock? He's still sold out. No. He's on a site called Funny Fun World. This is what he is. He's called Smunch. Whenever Smunch goes back into stock, I am buying a Smunch. This is a good lad. If anybody wants a Smunch or wants to bookmark that, I'll put it in chat. It's currently sold out, but bookmark that. I don't know when they'll come back, but I do want a Smunch eventually. To anybody new coming to my streams, besides like loving classic cartoons, Donkey Kong, like item label, Muppets, I collect a lot of old toys. I love Furbies, particularly the Furby Buddies. Those are like the plush with like the dead stare eyes that look like they have no thoughts. Like, let me find a good example so you know what I'm talking about, because I'm sure you all have seen a Furby, but these are a little different. Like, here's a good image to convey what I'm talking about. Here's a good one. So there'll be a big Furby in the middle, like a regular one, and then these are all the buddies. Like, they all look like they got head empty, no thoughts. And they're just beanbags. I don't think they make plush like they used to. These are made from, like, really nice materials. They have really nice little eyes. I love the Furby buddies so much. There's so... I have so many of these, chat. You don't even know. Hold on. Let me pull up a list. I keep getting distracted, but like I'll probably get this art done soon anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I have a list. So these are all the Furby buddies that were released outside of like a few talking ones. There's like the Kid Cuisine one that I'll find and put on stream real quick. And I'll tell you which ones that I have. And I think there is the Chicago Cubs Furby. These are odd names, I get it, but that's what it's called. I'll find both of those and show you what those look like. Because the Chicago Cubs Furby is my holy grail. So this is the Kid Cuisine one. I have this one. It has a voice box. In fact, hold up. Let me pause the music real quick. Where is that? Where are you, little buddy? Here you are. You want to hear him talk? Okay, let's be real quiet real quick. I love the burp. I think the burp's my favorite. But yeah, that's the Kid Cuisine Furby. Let me find a good picture. Let me find a good picture of the Chicago Cubs. This was given out at a Chicago Cubs game. This is the Chicago Cubs Furby buddy. This thing goes for like $300 on eBay. I will never have one of these. But yeah, I have Leopard. That one's my favorite. I have Snowball. I have Tiger, Giraffe, Bear, Snow Leopard, regular leopard. I guess there's 2 leopards. I have Lamb, Gorilla, Elephant, and Pink Flamingo. So really, I'm just missing like... Here, let me get rid of the ones I do have so I can convey what I'm missing. Not very many. I'm an avid collector of Furby buddies. I don't have Dalmatian. Dalmatian. Wait, I have you two. Here y'all. So really, I'm just missing like these. I'm missing Wolf, Witch's Cat. This is supposed to be Skunk, but it says Skunt, so I'm just gonna call it Skunt. I'm missing the Skunt Furby. Oh my god, look at how fucking flat and fat Church Mouse is. These are goals. This is how I want to look. I love these dolls so fucking much. I'm missing Owl, Dalmatian, and Frog. So, just these little fellas. But I'm not too worried. They're all over eBay. Like, if you want one of these, chat, they're pretty decently priced on eBay. Church Mouses look like he's seen God. Sorry, that got me. Tag yourself, me. Church Mouse looks pretty skunt. I love Frog. Green's my favorite color, so I'm shocked I haven't bought Frog yet. Oh, man. I used to be a weirdo, man. I used to, like, dress up these Furby buddies, and I had, like, a side Twitter where I would, take pictures, out in public, and, like, it would be like a lifestyle blog. I still do have that blog, but I haven't done that in a while. I miss it. I should get back into that. I'll post my side blog, because I still do post plush there. Let's see, where is the link? Here it is. If anybody's interested in, like, you can scroll back through this and see all the Furby stuff I've posted, but there's my side blog. If anybody's interested in that. Anyway, let me get back to this commission real quick. Shouldn't have much more to do on it. But I absolutely love Furby buddies. I love knockoff toys. I'll show this in a bit because I kind of want to get these lines done, but I have this. I want to say it's one of a kind because I've never seen anybody else on the planet have one of these, and I found it at a flea market. But I have this knockoff Pikachu doll. Music's a bit loud. I will fix that. Thank you. I have this knockoff Pikachu doll that's like green, and it's got like a Furby talk box, and it says Y2K on its stomach. It says like Y2K bug. I absolutely adore that plush. It's one of my prized possessions. Oh yeah, my old OC was a squid. So like before I was HibbySloth, a lot of people in chat would have known me as Sponge the Squid. That's one of my oldest OCs, but I really wanted to stray away from that OC for streaming. But I didn't want to retire it, so he now, Sponge now runs my side blog where I post plush. So, that's what he does. Gasp. Yeah. I mean, I was Sponge for like a decade and a half. I was ready to really move on and have like a different character. Hell yeah. But at the same time, I didn't want to retire the character, and I didn't want to retire the handle, because somebody would have took that shit, and that might not have been good on my part, you know. Never want to lose those. Okay, so this line art's looking pretty nice. Let me tweak a few things, and I'll start the coloring, thickening of the lines. And we should be good, ready to ship it. Not literally ship it. I usually say it's ready to ship when I finish something. It's a bad habit I've had lately. Time to Digivolve. Ah man, I loved Digimon back in the day. I only ever really watched the first 3 seasons, but man, that was one of the few shows I watched on the Fox Kids network. I think it was on. Watched that, Kirby, Sonic. Ninja Turtles sometimes. Wasn't really a big Turtles fan. Love how you use the binary tool. I've been using the binary tool as long as I've been drawing on PC, right? I grew up in MS Paint. It's what I'm familiar with. People used to tell me I was the best damn person they ever saw drawing with a mouse in their life. And I don't want to toot my own horn, but they might have been right. I was pretty good at it. But it's just what I'm familiar with, and I've played with other pen tools, other brushes, and I just don't vibe with them. I really like the pixely look of the binary tool. It's just what I like. It's just what works for me. Moment. I love Terriermon. Terriermon's a great Digimon. One of the few Digimon I have merch of, actually. I think I have a plush of Terriermon somewhere in my closet. I should really get him out. He should be on my plush shelf. Gosh, buttering me up in here. Thank you, Orange Tommy. Let me tell you, ever since I've started streaming and opening commissions, it's been really humbling to see what people said about my art. Because like I've never viewed it to be this good, but that's all perspective, and that's all like the eyes of an artist. Same shit happens with all my friends and my partner, right? They always see the flaws in their art, but someone else will look at it and think it's absolutely perfect. That's just art. It's how you perceive it, and it's a nice little reminder I've gotten since I've been streaming. It absolutely feels natural for me. Okay. So now that I've removed the lines here, I need to fix this hand. I could make this look a bit better. And by hand, I mean the arm. I have a friend group that's been watching the newest Digimon show, Ghost something. I hear it's really good, but I've not watched it. It's such a wonderful experience. I'm so harsh towards myself, and a lot of artists have that. That's how you get better, too. Yeah, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Ghost Game, that's what it's called. Yes, I've heard great things about Ghost Game. It's apparently like the best Digimon series that's been out in a long time. You know? So I'm very interested in maybe watching that sometime. Okay. I like that a lot better. Definitely better than what I had earlier. Okay. Save. Let me pull up the references. Okay, yeah, we got them here. Oops. Be prepared. I do that a lot. I don't want to oversell it, but what you've heard sounds right. Okay. Something that you'll actually learn about me is I do oversell things a lot. I'll probably hype something up way more than it actually is. That being said, I've heard good stuff about Ghost Game. I'll fix your feet here. I know you got little Pete's. I'll have to figure out how to implement those. I'll play around with that. Ooh, the plaid or the stripes. I definitely will get started on that. I like doing those. Those can be really fun. Pete's. I love Pete's. I always call the little Furby buddies plush I have their feet Pete's. They do have little Pete's. God, let me tell you, one of the coolest places you can find Furby content on, believe it or not, is Tumblr. There is a whole Furby community there that make the coolest shit. There was an artist that I would love to plug if I could find them. Let me see if I can look them up. Daft Patience. So I'm gonna plug them in chat real quick. Daft Patience. I don't think these are on their blog. So, but this person on Twitter, I commissioned them for a custom doll. Let me find a picture of that one. I'll have to go to my side blog. But they make the cutest custom Furbies that I had to buy one. Let me go back. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Oh man, baby, baby. This thing. Look at her. She's precious. She is what she called him a derby. These are derbies. Oh, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people on Tumblr that make the long Furbies too. But this thing, oh my god, this is one of my prized possessions. A one-of-a-kind derby. Absolutely love her. I don't know if she still does these, but I got these from Daft Patience, and I cherish this doll. Right? It's very fluffy. I don't actually know what material was used to make it. I did back in the day, but it was a while ago. Maybe we could make our own long Furby. You know what, Brain Meat? Anybody in chat knows that is my partner. We could look into making a long Furby. I've always wanted to make like a custom Furby, but I was always afraid of like tearing one apart and ruining it. I wouldn't be able to handle that. Really love what I see here. Like, I'm not trying to get into you or anything, but what you do is actually exactly what I talked about on my master thesis in context of pixel art binary tool application. Wow, that's high praise. Thank you. Genuinely, thank you. That's very sweet. I'm just glad I can be entertaining enough to watch, whether that be whatever I talk about or my art. I'm glad you enjoy it. Gotta convey. There we go. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Not trying to be, but dang, I just nerd out. Hey, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I respect anybody that's passionate about stuff. I love coming on here and talking to you about things I'm passionate about, you know? I highly encourage my chat to do the same. do not apologize for gushing about what you like. If you want to talk about how cool you think the art I'm doing is, by all means. I'm not weirded out. I'm actually flattered. Aw. Guys are sweet. Here. Let's see. But yeah, I saw your post earlier today about wanting to do a collab Geek Squid. We should absolutely do that sometime. I don't know what, but we could figure that out eventually. Not a big fan of that. Something about... I could probably make that look better. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Would love to collab with you eventually. I just like... I've said it a million times. I like making new friends. I like collabing with people. I like promoting people. That's... I like coming on here and talking to y'all, but that's like my biggest goal. Is like if I can help somebody, that makes my day. Oh yeah, I will do that sometime soon. I need to figure out what I'm doing next week anyway, so maybe we could fit something in around then. Hey Cody, welcome back to the stream, bud. Thank you for posting snorkels. Love to see them. Well, hell yeah. That's a big reason why I was thanking Andu earlier and accepting me, not only accepting me, but having me be the first promoted on the RAR XD stream group, because that one, that's a big honor, and two, I appreciate the opportunity to be able to network it with people, you know? I've only been streaming since like January, but it means a lot. Thank you, thank you. Interesting fact, I probably wouldn't even be doing commissions if not a push from somebody earlier. Whoa, what's that? Oh, we got a subscription! Holy shit! I don't hear that sound often. Orange Kami, you didn't have to do that, but thank you. Any support is appreciated. It helps me do my dream, which is just drawing for people, you know? Sincerely appreciate that. Where was I? I actually forgot what I was talking about. Anybody in chat could probably remind me, but that's fine. Let's see. Aw. Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It helps. Any of the money that goes in my Twitch, whenever I do get a payout, is going back into the stream, right? Whether I can do gift subs or get my model together, you know, none of that money will be spent on anything else but the stream. So that means a lot. Hey, that's perfectly fine. It's been wonderful having you on stream, Orange Kami. I hope you sleep well, and thank you again for the sub. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for the raid earlier, Geek Squid, to introduce Orange Kami here. You have a great night. Oh, it's amazing to meet you too. Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna try this here real quick. Let's do another layer. Got a little blue highlight in there that I really want to have highlighted here. So let's get the right shade. And, oh, whoops! I gotta preserve opacity. Tomato. Let's see. Let's find a good in between. So like here. This is a Donkey Kong song, by the way. This goes hard. That's good. Normally, I used to blend these things with, like, the blur tool, but I don't like doing that these days, even though it looks nice. I don't do it because it really messes up posting them on Twitter, I've learned. It tends to, like, ruin the transparency. Just little things like that, so I try to avoid it. And try and do my best to, like, convey that in a different way. I remember having the worst time trying to post the Animal Crossing ones I did, and I'm like, well, what's wrong? Why is it not transparent? It was because the way I did Marina was through blending, right? This sort of blur. And that fucked up the transparency, so I was like, oh. Well, damn. The boss theme's well done by in-house composers rather than David Wise. So this isn't David Wise? Did not know that. That's fucking dope. They did this is insane. One of the hardest tracks I've ever heard Nintendo do. Hi Brian, welcome to the stream. Nice. Oh wait, I just realized I made a fatal mistake, and I don't know if you're still in the chat, Yali, but I just realized you don't have sleeves, and I just drew you with sleeves. I mean that's fine. I'm sure you don't mind, but if you're in chat, do you want me to like correct that? Are you cool with having sleeves? Because I will correct that if you'd like me to. I completely spaced out. If you're not in chat, I'll ask in DM. I'll keep going and correct it later. I might just have two versions, maybe a sleeve and a sleeveless. Might as well have the work be put to good use. Yeah, you decide. Do you want sleeves or sleeveless? I will correct it. Gotta head out, but it was nice to catch you for a bit. Your art is so good. Night. You have a good night, Geek Squid. Sorry, I'm stuttering so much. I will talk to you later. We'll try and plan something sometime next week. Could I get sleeveless, please? Yeah. I mean, of course. I figured you would. I just wanted to get your opinion. I completely fucked that up. So I was like, okay. Yeah, let me fix that. I'm glad I caught it before I sent it off to you, because I would have been embarrassed. There we go. Yeah, now that's nice. Much better. Like I said earlier in the stream, I like to stick by like the reference as much as possible when it comes to like stuff I'm commissioned. So like that's why I was so apprehensive of keeping the sleeves. I'm like, you know, I really want to get your opinion on this. Do you want me to keep them or not? So yeah, no, I don't blame you. Yeah, no, this chat's been popping off, and I'm seriously appreciative of it. Lots of people here tonight. They're doing your work for you, Cody. Yeah, chop chop. No, I'm kidding. Cody, no, you're nice to me every fucking day, dude. You've been editing fucking the duck game video for the last like week trying to do clips. You know how much I respect you? You know how much I appreciate you? Coming to all my fucking streams being as nice as you are. You know how much I love you, dude? You're great. Uh-oh. God, I dread the day you make me play Zero Gear. I dread that day. Yeah, listen, take your time. Do not rush it. I want you to take care of yourself more than anything. I got the DMs you sent me last night. I didn't get a chance to respond to them, but yeah, just don't feel pressured. I know it's hard to edit, so like, work at your own pace. Take your time. Literally, it's not a rush at all. Let's see. I've still got to get. I was gonna run stream in back like I plan to and just work on some art, but I've just been so invested. Aw. Hey, one, I appreciate anytime anyone does that where they just kind of lurk to support. That means the world. But I also appreciate what you said after that, whereas you've just been invested. That means a lot. You've been wonderful, Whispers. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody. Let's see. We're getting there. There's a couple little things I still need to tweak here, but I do want to give the Pete's. I do want to maybe edit a little more. Not fully satisfied with this, but I can make it better is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't blame you. Fucking the software you're using, I've never even heard of, so like, I can't imagine how frustrating it is. I really need to hook you up with Vegas. Really got to hook you up with Vegas. Vegas is very, very nice to work with and can handle big files and projects pretty easily, at least in my experience. Let me figure out how to do the Pete's, because I want them to kind of match thematically the bug snacks I've done, but you got really cute toesies, so let's see. I can do this. And then draw like lines over them, so like, do something like this. Yeah, for all my editing, I've done Vegas, like, and I've not done a lot of video editing. I've just like done stuff for TikTok, and I've not done that in a couple weeks. I kind of want to get a bunch of videos made and then dump them at once, because I heard the TikTok algorithm likes that. You know, I've heard if you want people to see your videos, dump a ton of stuff at once, and that works. It worked for my buddy Bug. It worked for Ando. So I'm gonna get like a bunch of content made on a free day and just dump it. See if that helps. DaVinci Resolve. I've never heard of this program. Must be good. A couple people in here using it. I'd consider it, but like I'm already so familiar with Sony Vegas, so like, or Vegas Pro as they call it. I don't think Sony owns it anymore, but that was, I think I got that back in the day. It was because of YouTube poops is why I wanted Sony Vegas. Before that, my only, like, knowledge of video editing was Windows Movie Maker. I'd love to show some of my Movie Maker videos on stream from, like, 13 years ago, but there's copyrighted music in it. So I don't think I could do that without, like... I mean, I could, but I would have to delete the VOD immediately. So, you know. Yeah, that works. I like the feet like this. Aesthetically, it's very nice. Hit film. I think you've talked to me about hit film before, Brain Meat. Do I know how to separate audio channels in OBS so certain audio won't go into the VOD? I don't know how to do that. That's interesting. Definitely don't know how to do that, but that I didn't know that was even a thing. Still very much learning a lot of new stuff when it comes to streams. Like just 2 streams ago, I figured out how to show up fan art for y'all. If you want, I can try and dig up the video. Yes, so you can send that in Twitter DMs if you want. I would immensely appreciate that. That's really cool. Thank you. Let's see. Oh man, I like the vibes on this track. Okay, I see, I see. Whoops. So it's like purple, right? Yeah. Let's do that. Very good vibes on this track. Not a big fan of it being that way. Let's sorry, I've not been talking much. I've just been enjoying this track. It's coming together. Oh, the sax. The saxophone. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, the one's Lucky. Lucky and what's the? Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm blanking on the name. It's Lucky and Julian. Lucky and Julian. They commissioned those. It was so much fun to draw. What was their names? It was Soup, Salad, and Breadstick, I think, is the name of these plush. Those were a lot of fun. Shout outs to Lucky and Julian. Since I'm bringing them up, I will plug them. Where is... Hold on, I gotta go through... Oh, I'm on my wrong Twitter. That's why I don't see Lucky come up when I do search. Let's try here. Don't know if anybody's familiar with Lucky and Julian, but they are a duo streamer. Check out their work. They do good stuff. It's one of the songs that came up randomly when I started running and losing weight during like just the right moment when cooling down. I was like, yeah, I'm doing it. I feel that with the Mighty Switch Force 2 soundtrack. That was stuff I used to like listen to religiously. Which, in fact, as much as I love Tropical Freeze, I've had my fill of DK tonight. I'm gonna pull that soundtrack up because Jake Kaufman is a treasure. Where's the OST? I'm gonna skip that one. We're gonna go right into this one. Okay. Same blue. Okay. Let's. Well, let me check the other reference I have for this character real quick. Here comes my favorite track. This was the one I used to work out to. Oh my god. Bumping this up a bit. Let me know if it's a little too loud. I don't want it to be bothersome. But boy, do I love this track. I feel like I need to get more into game soundtracks. There are some good bangers, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. That's fair. This game caught me by surprise. I think I picked up Mighty Switch Force out of word of mouth back in the day on 3DS. Fell in love with the first game despite how simple it is, and got the sequel. And man, the soundtrack for both these games slap. Games itself are okay. I don't think they're much to write home about, but soundtracks, sick. Some of the best, some of my favorite, actually. And that's got to do with Jake Kaufman. That guy's brilliant. You have so much good to look forward to. What tracks from Rayman are your... Oh, you're talking to Whispers. It used to be all techno. Hotline Miami's got some good shit. We are getting somewhere. Let me make sure I have all the white spots filled. I probably don't. Oh, I absolutely don't. Tell you what, though, I can cheat this real quick. Check this out. So just, let me get a good color. That's different. That's what I should say. So we'll go with that ugly green. Move this here. And then just, fill in the green. We'll play a quick game of fill in the green real quick. Game OSTs, Marge. Okay, we good. So just take this back. Bring it back to this. There we go. All the whites filled. Now we just do this. 1, 2, 3. Gotta make those lines thick. Really makes them pop. 1 more for good measure. Going on runs and stuff was a massive change for me because it was like the first step of taking care of myself. I need to get back into exercise, especially with how much I've been sitting during the pandemic. I could really use the exercise. No joke. I need to find time for myself. This is hard when you work a full-time job and you're forced to sit all day at it. It's why one reason I would love to make this a job. That way I could take time in the day to take care of myself and then take time in the evening to spend with y'all. Would be the dream. But, you know, none of that happens overnight. I'm hoping that can happen one day. Nice. No. Okay. I'm done having fun with that. Let's color in the lines. Dun dun dun. I think if I didn't do the color outlines, these would not pop nearly as much. Not at all. From Legends, I like some of the stuff from original compositions. You know, this is also the dream, self-sustaining chat. Y'all, Cody and Whispers just over here having a conversation, and that, you know, I laugh, but that's actually really cool. I actually really like that. I'm glad. Feel free to chat it up. Let's see. I do need to put some nose shine on this lad. Forgot to do that. Dun 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 dun. Let's see. Getting there. I kind of want to like, yeah, I kind of want this gray to be more blue tinted because it'll match. It'll match the picture better, I think, instead of going with more of a red gray. Ooh, it might have been the wrong layer. It was. Whoops. Can I just like undo all that? Thanks. Redo, redo. Let's see. Okay, yeah, no, that might be good. Oop, wrong layer again. There we go. Yeah, that's a good little outline color. We've gone, yeah, we've switched over from DK to Switch Force. Somehow came up in conversation, so and I decided to switch. Decided to switch to my T-Switch Force. I'm sorry, I won't make that joke again. You have the right to leave this stream after me making that. I won't blame you. Let's make the Pete's glow a little. We need glowy Pete's. Okay, so that color. By glowy, I mean like shiny Pete's. Oh, that was the wrong color. Shit. There we go. I thought that looked too bright. Radiant Pete's. My Pete's are radiating. Gaze upon my Pete's. Are you not amused? Okay. Yeah, shiny Pete's. Maybe a little too shiny. Get rid of those. Yeah, I think just the one works because my art's very simple as is. I think. Okay, that works. That works. I think the one works. Let's make your peach shiny. My shiny Pete's and me, shiny Pete's. Yes, they're all so perfect. So pink and pearly. What are those beans? Give them to me. My shiny Pete's and me. Oh, whoops. Did I? Whoops. Let me fix this. Glow? Yeah, let me find glow. Oh, that's up next. You're lucky. That's the one coming up next. Hello? Not to you guys, but to this fucking art. Why? So fucking good. Nice. Okay, this one works. It stops like right here. Oh shit! I should look into that. That sounds sick. Well, maybe 6 not the right. It sounds really chill. Actually, that sounds really chill. Oh, well, thank you, Brain Meat. I had fun making the Pete's. Oh, wait. Oh, whoops. That's the eyebrow. This is the hair. Cool. It's coming together. Oh, whoops. Let's try it again. Yeah. Very nice. Ooh, this is a bop. Forgot about this one. I think this is good. I might tweak a couple things here. But Yali, if you're still in chat, what do you think of these? Any thoughts before I stop working on this? Do you think do you want anything changed? Do these look good? Let me fix this real quick. I love that Yoshi emote, by the way. The I think they looking pretty. Hell yeah! That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. All right. I'm gonna probably tweak this just a little bit so like there's no like. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. Perfect. Commission down. I'm so glad you like these. I'll be sure to send these to you in a DM soon. There's still a couple little things I need to tweak. I see like some colors that are a little off right here, and I got an eye for this stuff. It's like no one else would notice this but me, but I want it to be perfect. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. I think that's all she wrote. This was good progress. I've only got a few more commissions left to do. I don't think I'm going to do them on stream tonight, though. It is getting a little late. I want to go spend some time with my partner. That being said, the time I've spent with y'all tonight has been an absolute treat. Thank you all so much for engaging with me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for lurking if you've been. Thank you for all the follows. Shout out to Orange earlier for the sub. Shout out to the raid I had. It has been a fantastic stream, and I appreciate you all so very much. Let me unplug my tablet. Let me see if I have anybody that could use the raid. Who do we've got? Who could we raid? Who needs it right now? Who needs it? You know, I met somebody today that I think would really appreciate the raid. Puffy Dragon Paws has very good art. I think they're playing Fallout New Vegas, which is a fantastic game from what my partner tells me. I've never played it. We're gonna raid Puffy Dragon Paws. No, you're not doing Zero Gear. You'll probably end up doing it when I stream Duck Game with my friends, so they're forced to play it with me. I didn't just give you an idea. Don't get any funny ideas, mister. Don't do that. But anyway, it's been fun. I'll see y'all again this Thursday. I'll be doing Duck Game with Saestagaigus, Wear Shoes, and Ape. If you enjoyed last week, it'll be more of the same. So I hope to see y'all around. It's gonna be a fun stream. Take care, and as always, have a go bananas. Yeah, go. Why did I say that? That's the stupidest thing I've ever said. Why the fuck would I do that? What?